Hello. This is day 16 of my 30-day challenge. Things are just chugging right along. Here I'm playing with some real in-the-flesh friends, the whole team. All real people who I know and adore. Anyways, this is, we're playing ranked, and we've been up and down the Iron League, all of us a bit. Some of us just peeking our little peepers into bronze. But I think at this point we're at kind of a trough where we're playing against people who may be a little bit less gifted. And, well, you know, that happens, and that's a good thing sometimes. Sometimes it's a bad thing, and just play and enjoy. Who cares, okay? So, hey, here we've planted the spike, and we are defending the site. It's going reasonably well. And, yeah, you can see the timer's really getting down. I gotta get out of here. And so I think, you know, it's gonna be a win. When I first started playing, I wouldn't even think twice about this. Oh, great. Our team won, that's all that matters. But preserving the economy and getting out of there, not dying by your own blast, that's pretty important too. Anyways, here's death number 2. And here you can see I have the spike, and we're about to go onto site. My Phoenix was waiting for me so that we could both clear site together. Hop off the ledge, boom, hit from underneath. And so, you know, that was a great position for them to play. And something I should learn from, to just make sure that that corner is always checked. Luckily, because we came in together, right, the Phoenix survived, and they were able to take out that Sage together. And, yeah, I mean, things went a lot better than if just one of us had gone in. Ultimately, our Phoenix gets pinched from both sides, and he goes down. But, you know, I think going in together always makes sense, and checking behind and under us was a failure there. So, alright, here we go. This is death number 3. And we got Spike, we're going into B. And here, so to start, it's really, it's the 2 of us, 3 of us, no 2 of us, no 3 of us on site. Well, Phoenix is in heaven, we've got one looking garage, and so I wall off the spawn, which gives us some confidence, right, that people aren't going to just rush in. And I think that's a wise move in this case. I think my walls can be controversial at times. This one's pretty hard to fall. So because of that, I'm having a little extra attention. Once our Phoenix comes out, and we're confident that, you know, he's doing a good job there, I turn back to the wall. You can see someone starts to break through here. I put down a slow orb, which may have prevented any further pushing through there. Their Sova has an ult through the wall there, hurts me. I'm down in my own slow, and the same thing as the first round here. I don't get out on time, die by our own spike. And again, you know, it's a win. However, you know, a clear second priority should be trying to get out of that blast radius to preserve your weapon and your shield and your pride. Okay, so here we go. This is death number 4. You can see I placed this wall here down A long, and this is a highly controversial wall. Here it went particularly poorly for a couple reasons. Their Sage puts off a wall blocking our heaven. So the whole point of that wall down A long, in my view, is to get the whole team up into heaven straight away. And yeah, you don't need to think about it. They don't know how many are coming in. But they put off a wall. They block us. We're basically pinched. I'm the one with the spike, and so it's really on me. Probably should have rotated. Should have called a rotation and backed off. Or been really aggressive and pushed through heaven. Where you can see they end up kind of pinching us between heaven and between the wall I put up. And so that's a real failure on my part. And yeah, that was not a good one for me. Okay, here we go. So this is day 16. Death number 5 already. Woo! Okay. I'm holding the A long view, and I quite enjoy this, even with the Vandal. So this is something I should start learning more with the op and playing with it more. And our whole team, I think, could be a little more willing to use the op rifle. But Vandal works reasonably well there. Here, having some conversation about whether or not we should wall off heaven. I'm the only one on site, so it probably doesn't make sense. But then the Phoenix comes down, joins me. We know the spike is just on the other side of the wall. So I wall off right as the spike goes down. So maybe not the best timing, because if we had been able to get up and watch the spike, maybe that would have made more sense. We could have walled off the spike from the rest of the map. But the site's at least secure. The Phoenix is watching it, and so I'm going to go up around and try and get view on the spike. And you can see I come in here, clearing corners, and there's the Raze. She's on top of my wall. So even that wall, if it had been a good idea, the Raze was able to just pop right up on top of it anyways. So useless, right? Totally useless. Their Sova comes in. He's gone up. Alright, so he just takes me out one shot to the chest. It's always so frustrating dying by Ob. And then our Phoenix goes in, and look at that. You know, someone pointed out, look at that fetal. He's so sad, that fetal position. Poor little man. And, okay, well that was death number 5. And here we go, this is day 16, the final round. It is not a long one for me. We get an arrow off, and see this information, right? There's 2 of them in garage, and a big part of this game, I feel like, is just getting information and relaying it back to your team. And so, this was a success, and I should have just fallen back. Instead, I try and put down a slow orb, and they take me out with that same guy, the same rifle. So, pretty frustrating there. And he does some damage to our team overall in these last couple rounds with that operator. Okay, so here, this is our Sova, and he's doing a great job keeping a real narrow angle on the garage, which he knows they were just there, just pushing. Does look like maybe they've fallen back, and you'll see that in a second. But you can kind of see the story progress just by looking at the mini-map. So we've got our Raze pushing out of A just a little bit, and you can see our Jet identifying, taking out one mid. And so Raze is actually going to start going sewers here, and they're going to try and kind of pinch off mid, which could be a bit aggressive, but it also might work out. And so you can see a nice drone there. They get eyes again on mid, and they kind of peek together here, where Raze has a long view, Sova kind of has a short view, and they just sort of check their angles and push in a bit. Our Raze does get taken out again by that operator, but then the Phoenix goes in, avenges both of us. Thank you very much. Thank you for that. And then he picks up that operator. Spike is now down at garage thanks to the Jet and the Sova looking that way. And the timer about to expire. At this point, it's known, you know, match 1. And that feels good. So, thanks to my team for the carry there on that final round. It was a good time. A good game. And I think we all got a couple little rank green arrows for that one. So, yeah, beta's almost over. Might get another one out, might not, who knows? But I'll see you at some point in the future. Bye for now.